Good morning, good evening, everything in between. How are you today? Welcome, everybody. I hope you've been staying safe and making good choices. It is a Thursday today. My model keeps changing to number for some reason. Which means it is Talos Day, which means we are Talosing, which means we are puzzle gaming today. Hello, everybody. I don't know why she changed the number again. I need to see if maybe something's broken. But that's like the third time in a row she's changed her number. That's fine. But oh my god, hi everybody! I hope you've been staying safe, making good choices. I hope you are all doing well. Let's give a massive congratulations to Akire for the first congratulations! And thank you for the check-in to Akire, to Katie, to Jet, to Weeb, to Mori, to Penta, and to Leary. Hello, everybody! Hi! And thank you so much for the resub to Jet. Thank you. 11 months is crazy, honestly. Like, that's so crazy. Oh my god. Thank you so much. It's Number Day. I always start the stream with, dog, because it's Talos Day. So if you want me to be Number, you gotta change it. I don't know why she keeps changing on her own. It is always the holidays. Hang on. You know what it probably is? Hang on. Watch this. I'm gonna open Stream Deck. And something's gonna be broken on here. Watch this. You know what it is? I'm a fucking moron. Do you wanna know what her fucking hotkey is? I don't know why. I must have accidentally changed her hotkey without realizing. It's Control-Shift-V. I'm a dumb of ass, I feel. God bless. I'm accidentally hotkeying her without realizing. It's fine. We're brave about it. Hi! My god, it's nearly the end of the week. Are y'all, like, excited? I'm, like, losing it. I've been so excited for, like, Thursday, Friday of this week, because it's gonna go from, like, banger to banger, and I'm, like, so fucking ready for it. You know what I mean? I just got a taste of Overwatch Not 2, and wow, it feels so different. Were you playing with Jetpack Cat? Because I have heard that Jetpack Cat has really changed the game significantly. So I started Colt yesterday, wrote you on Twitch, but I guess you went to sleep. I absolutely was out cold by that time. I don't know what to tell you. I think you messaged me at like nearly 2 a.m. I was like passed the fuck out. Wait, let me check. I know I saw it and I was like, oh, I was asleep. Yeah, it was nearly 2 a.m. when you messaged me, so I was well gone, I feel. It's a little bit too late for me. Normally, as soon as streams are done, I'm, like, going to bed. Hopefully that's 2 a.m. for you? Yeah. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. I normally tend to finish streams between 12 and 1:30 a.m. And, like, my work hours for my other job are, like, 6 a.m. starts most of the time. So I'm, like, I finish stream when I do. And then I get, like, 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and then I do my other job. So, like, that's that little bit of sleepy time, unfortunately, that I'm a little bit eepy. I tried it a bit, but sadly it was too laggy for some reason. I'll try again soon. Fingers crossed. I want to get so badly. I want to get the team back together. I want to get Team Gay. And I want to play Overwatch again. Just once. I want to try the new Overwatch. I say Team Gay, but there's gonna be... I'm gonna try and drag people that aren't in Team Gay also into it. So, like... It's like... Team Gay asterisk some non-Team Gay people. I just think it would be fun. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be like a reward. Not on stream, though. This is for me, actually. But I want to see just how, like, insanely different it is now. But I'm also in, like... what we are lovingly calling Hell Month, because the next like 30 days are going to be terrifying for me. So I'm like wistfully like hand pressed to the window. God, I want to fucking play Overwatch so bad right now, but I've got deadlines. I got deadlines. Did you see the new Mercy mythic? I want lesbian Mercy so fucking bad. I want the lesbian Mercy more than anything. It's so perfect. The fact that she got those colors, they knew what they were doing. On God, that was like for me, actually. But then it also means I'm gonna have to change out of Pink Mercy if I get it. And, like, that's a big ask. Because, like, Pink Mercy, do you know what I'm saying? That's my baby girl. Like, I would do anything for Pink Mercy specifically. Deadlines? Yeah, '07 deadlines indeed. But it's called being brave about it, do you know what I mean? Like, as long as I'm brave about it, the deadlines aren't scary. And as long as I actually lock in and do what I'm meant to do, it's, like, fine. You know what I'm saying? Me yawning like that as if I'm like, yeah, like, deadlines are great. Hee hee hee. But yeah, oh my god. Deadlines are crazy, y'all. But we're, like, so brave about it. Because, like, it's gonna be good. Like, as much as I'm like, haha, deadlines, haha, oh my god. Next month's gonna be kinda crazy. I am so excited. I have big announcements on the 1st of March. And I think it's going to be really cool. And I'm really working hard on making... Because, like, a 3rd anniversary feels like a big one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in VTuber years, like, a 3rd anniversary is, like, a big... You've got your 1, your 3, your 5. Like, those are, like, 3 big milestones, IMO. You know what I'm saying? Like, those in particular feel like big ones. And I'm on to 3. So that's crazy to me. And then year 4, I can be more chill about it. And then year 5 is like, oh my god, that's nearly like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Like, 3 years feels like you've gone through, like, the worst of your scuff. Don't quote me on that, though, because I'm never gonna truly escape the scuff. But you know what I mean. It's like you're getting more familiar with what you're doing. And I'd like to think I'm getting a little bit more familiar with what I'm doing. I could be wrong. I could still just end up being so fucking bad at it. But in my head, you know? You know? Exactly. Before you know it, you've been a VTuber for 50 years? Good lord. Could you imagine being a VTuber for 50 years? The amount of model changes that you would do would be crazy. Hell yeah. Me on my way to be 420,050,000 years old as a streamer. Yippee! Yippee! That would be so crazy. Imagine Numbat with gray hair. She's already partially gray haired. That's the best part about it. Why is the game so loud today? This is because I had to change settings like halfway through everything. But you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna be brave about it. That feels too loud. But you know what? You tell me if it's too loud, okay? Because it's fucking loud as hell for me. But it's okay. I'll just speak louder. That's how it works, right? Where the fuck are we? Pretty Garden. Make Spring go burr. Okay, so we finished this one, right? Yeah. Did you see my message earlier? What the fuck? What the hell? This is from the statue? What the fuck? Don't do that again. What the fuck was that? What? That's crazy. Hello? That was a fucking jump scare. Oh my god. You know what? They were cooking for that. They were so good. They were such good dancers. Can I jump up here with you? Oh, rude. Okay. They said I don't get to... I got so scared for a second that I was about to... What's down there? Hang on. Oh. Have we been down here? Absolutely not. Anyway. Okay. It only happens once. Okay, thank God. But yeah, you freed them, and now they're standing here. Yippee! Now they're just hanging out. We're just gals being pals now. Them, kaiju. Okay. So we've got 4. We've got 8, 12, 17 in total that we need to get. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 12. So 12 left. Okay. What is that? What are you? What the fuck? Hang on. Yippee! Is there anything? I want to know what that is. But yeah, I saw your message. That's so cool, Penta. Like, holy shit. It's such an insane small world. Oh my god. Okay. So. There's something on that one too, right? Yeah, oh my god. So that goes across to there. So let's follow that one. Oh. Interesting. And these ones don't have anything. That one has something. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Right? It is such a good stylization for the game. It really does it, like, so much justice, too. Like, it is such a good game, I fear. I miss it already. I still cannot believe y'all made fucking Citron and Panache. Like, that was insane. What's going on in here? There's lots of noise in here. Hang on. Hi! A waterfall! I've never seen a waterfall IRL before. I think it would be cool. Like an actual natural waterfall. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. Does this mean that the area... There's a lot of water around here. If I go into this world and there's so much water in this world, I'm gonna crash out lovingly. Hi! Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. Because it's still ringing pretty high on my end, and I just want to make sure. Let's see. There's a fan in that one. What's going on here? Well, there's a star over there. A doctor's appointment. Have a good doctor's appointment. I hope everything goes well. Thank you for stopping by. Stay safe and make good choices. Oh, here. I see. And that's going to be the one that takes us across. Is there like a way we can steal something for that? I wonder. Huh. You can go in. If you gotta... Okay, you do. Interesting. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Why did you do that for a second? Hang on. Be nice. That was the dumbest thing I've done today, I feel. But that's okay. We're like a hot girl shitting it. Wait, hang on. Interesting. I see. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. Watch this. I called it. I am still one step ahead. Okay. Hi! Hey, 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 hey. Oh, wait. I forgot to speak to the computer before I came in here. Hang on. This is, like, so important. Sorry. There are threads available. Thank you. Why were you sent here? Oh, which ones have we read? Kindly inform me of your origins. Okay. Thanks to everyone who took part this season. The competition is now over, and the_blacksmith has been selected as next season's leading light. In the meantime, please feel free to explore the gallery. Okay, we've done all that. Profile status of 6. I am 5. Okay, so we had nothing... Oh. We had nothing new to read. Okay. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. Is there... Oh. Okay, well. Not quite what I wanted. We're gonna come this way. Okay. Okay, yay! What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? It is nothing over here. Ooh. Oh, I didn't like that one. That one didn't feel good, actually. That one felt bunnies! How do I get to you? How do I get to you? How do I get to you? I want the bunnies. Look at them! Oh my god! Guys, they're... Look at them! I want them. Hang on. Can I get onto the bunny island? I want the bunny island, actually. That's for me. That's for me, chat. I want to be there. No! Okay. I just obviously didn't get much of a run-up. We gotta find the most optimal spot. Nope. Okay, hang on. What is the closest jump-off point? There. Hi, bunnies. I want to see the bunnies. There's... Oh, that's so unfair. You hand me bunnies on a secluded island out of my reach. That's like a punishment, actually. I see why this is a hellscape. They get bunnies, but... always one step out of reach. The water is so blue. Oh, it's a rock. Interesting. Okay. Let's actually do a puzzle now. Hang on. I threw myself off the edge enough times to justify... Hi, you're a giant fucking statue. Hey. Thank you. Okay, so we've got a red light that runs all the way through here. We've got a blue light that needs to be activated. That's there. And we can't turn off this red light. This red light is non-negotiable. So, first things first. We need to figure out where we're going to put this glue. Because if we do this, it's going to cut it off like that. So, it meets there and it breaks there. But there's no other way to break it other than, say, doing this. But this isn't going to help us in the long term. Come here. Watch this. No! It just closed on my ass. No! Okay. It's fine. What I need to do is figure out how to make this one of those non-stoppy ones. You know what I mean? What if I... Nice. Okay. Perfect. We're so back. If that was not how it was meant to be done, I'm so sorry. But if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? We're so fucking back, I fear. Give me that. Okay. So. There's a little friend in there, so he's gonna piss us off. Oh, there's so much water everywhere. Okay. What's around here? Let's get an idea of where to go next. What does this do? Oh, that turns on the star. Oh. Okay. Grab that. We need... Oh, no! Okay. Hang on. These are like the one thing I'm actually just really, really bad at every time. But we're gonna be brave about it. So... It obviously needs to connect here. But... Can I get you to connect? Here. Can I pick you up? And can I get you... Oh, you know what? Maybe if... Hang on. Hear me out. This is gonna be so much easier. Yeah, that's the better play. We set it up like that, and it works. Watch this. See? See? And then we can come in here. We can come in here. Watch this. That's for me. Now I have 3. Oh my god, hey dude, hey. Where am I looking at? Hi. Okay, what do we need now? We need... Oh no, we need blue. What? We need blue? Oh, blue is to open that one. Okay. And then... Where's yours? Friend? How the fuck am I getting you out? Blue is there. Oh. Okay. I see. So we... Fuck. Okay. I see. We need blue. How? What? These are... Hang on. So we need to get blue all the way across from here. Oh, shit. my god. I guess one of them needs to go here. And then we can go here, here. And then the thing that's stopping us is, firstly, that's on the corner, isn't it? Yeah, it is. There. Oh, he's there. Which means our better option is that longer one. Hang on. Is it? Are you kidding? Okay. Well, what we obviously need to do then is... Are they the same length? No, they're not. Okay. So... If I can just... It's always just before it can hit. Like, it's just as it's about to hit. Oh my god. How... There's no way to stop you, is there, dude? There is no way to stop you. You are just doing your own little thing. Okay. And there's no way to lift you up. And there's only that many. So... Hang on, what was the other thing that I get for this area? Hang on, let me run this back for a second. Where the... Oh, the one fan... Where is the fan? Hello? Is the fan in the room with us right now? Am I going crazy? Is that not what that symbol represents? Hang on. Where is this fan? That's there. It's close that way. Is it like an outside of the thing is a fan situation? Maybe that's what it means. Having a fan would be pretty sick right now, though I'm not gonna lie. It would be so cool if we could lift something up via a fan. That would be actually kind of sick. Wouldn't you guys agree? Let's see. Let's see. So, we've got this one running successfully by sacrificing this one. Wonder if... Hang on. Okay, where am I going wrong? There. And then... Okay. And then, watch this. Okay, where are we going wrong? Hang on. Okay. So, it's got 2 perfect links there. In theory. That one's no longer linked. Okay, hang on. Alright, and I'll run it back. And now... Okay. So we can at least open it now by doing that. But how do I stop you? Are you winning? No. I fear I am getting humbled so fast today. Oh God. Because if we can turn this one off, we can see it make a perfect bar this way. Right? So we can see that's working. But they're not powering themselves. Because this one is still running out the moment they thing. What am I missing? That one connects to there, to that one, to that one. That one connects to that one, to that one. Hi, thank you for the check-in. Thank you. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. I hope you've been staying safe, making good choices. Okay, so that one's there. So you can see that's connected to that one. That's connected to that one. That's connected to that one. And this one is connected to that one. Now, when we go and stand here, all of them connect. What we need is to figure out... No, it broke there. Oh, you see that? No, wait, it broke. What broke it? Something's breaking it. Okay. When that one... But it didn't break that time. What? Okay, so they both come back around the same point. But we need both of them to... Huh. Hi, Angel. Can you give me a point of call? Huh. Huh. I see. I don't see. That's the problem. I am not seeing at all. Hang on. We're gonna walk around again. They say there's a fan. Is it referring to this? No, No, because that's how we got up here. And there's literally nothing around here? Okay. What do you do? I can't break you into there. But you probably do something external to this area. Wait! Can I break you in over here? No, okay. Come with me then. Come back over here with me. You must be relevant over here somewhere. Cause getting you in... Oh, wait. No, getting you in there would actually be really beneficial right now. Hang on. How do I break you in? Can I get you in? I go, hey. Can I... Hey, how are ya? How are you puzzling? Very badly right now. I'm not gonna lie. We are losing so badly, I fear. We want to try and get this block into this building. But I'm not seeing a way to make this possible. Because watch this. Bang. The puzzle is called collect. If we could just get him in there. We could just find a way to get him in here. This could save so much pain. Because it would be so good. It would be so good if you're... You know what I'm saying? How do I get... I wonder if... Can I jump up here? No. But I do hope you do feel better soon. Please make sure you take care of yourself. Get some good rest. Make sure... No way! We are maybe so back. Wait. Watch this. Yippee! And then. Hi, Frankenstein. Bye, Frankenstein. Oh, bye. Have a good time. Stay safe. Make good choices. And then, right? I want your paint. Okay, wait. Let's read this first. Wait. Hi, I'm logged in. Jefferson Goldblum, episode 126. Hey folks, lots of crazy stuff happening here in Gehenna, but don't miss this new episode, ATCH, episode 126.txt. Sam, enjoyment equals true. Lamb, with all the strange stories going around lately, I'm glad to be reminded of the beauty of the world we've built here. Thank you for contributing to it. Kaiju. Hey, I'm free but I still check back regularly. I love this story. Yay for the dinosaurians. Lilith. This is very clever. I always thought that the events of episode 69 would affect the plot somehow down the line, but I was still surprised. Mac. Thanks, Lilith. I've been waiting for this particular revelation a long time. Mr. Mulciber. Excellent. 401. You know, this is nowhere near as deep as the Unskulled Blacksmith's work, or as weird as Belial's. But I keep reading. Frankenstein. I'm not sure dinosaurians would wear armored t-shirts. 4 out of 10. Knave. Just a story, Frankenstein. The point is to have fun. Admin. Keep up the good work, Mac. Mac, whoa! Thank you, Edmund. I'm really honored that you read my story. Okay, we're so ready for this. The Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum in Human World, episode 126. Oh, this is gonna be a banger. Hang on. Reality blurred. Tiny blue symbols floated through the air. Voices echoed in the distance. Then a vast landscape rose up before them. Thousands of towers, one next to the other, reaching into the sky, disappearing in the clouds. Each tower was covered in feathers of a different color, fluttering in the trans-dimensional wind. Oh my, Ginny HD whispered in awe. Jefferson could not speak. He was too overwhelmed by the beauty of the ninth dimension. He grabbed his guitar and improvised a new solo to express his emotions. Who could have built these amazing structures? Ginny asked. There is only one possibility. Remember our paleo-DNA research back at the Institute? You can't mean... But it makes sense. Of course! Yes, look at the size of the buildings. Who else would need so much space? So it is... the dinosaurians? As if summoned by Ginny's words, a group of raptors on motorcycles rode up the road towards them. They wore bandanas on their heads and armored t-shirts on their bodies. Friends, Jefferson said, we have come from the human world to help you. We are not your enemies. But the raptors did not seem to understand him. They got off their motorcycles with rusty pipes in their hands, their eyes glowing like lasers. The situation could quickly become dangerous. Then, Ginny had an idea. Jefferson, play the ninth chord. But that was how this dimension was created. Playing it here could destroy the universe. No, Jefferson, I calculated it. Please trust me. I know you haven't seen me in years and you may be afraid that evil Dr. Elian has corrupted me, but you know my brain. They were coming closer now, and in their glowing eyes, Jefferson detected great intelligence, but also great anger. They clearly believed they were defending their home from invaders, and though Jefferson was the greatest warrior in history, he was reluctant to fight. Violence, he had been taught, was the first refuge of the incompetent. I trust you, he said. She held his hand. Together, they played the ninth chord. To be continued. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me get a sippy. Perfect. Alrighty. Absolute banger. I hope they continue. Read this now. Hi. What I tried and failed... Okay, stop. Thank you. What I tried and failed to achieve for so many years has occurred. I am writing these words from outside of my cell. An angel appeared and released me from captivity. His name is Uriel. Dog. Pull the other one, Garrett. You've been yanking at the background code for years and never got further than the force field in front of you. Mr. Mulciber, are you suggesting this messenger is free to go where he pleases? This is quite unprecedented. What exactly did he say? Where are you now? Garrett, I am in a world I have never seen before. The angel said not a word, merely released me, and I felt compelled to come here. Orc, I will treat the existence of this messenger as dubious until I have laid eyes on him roaming the world beyond myself. Uriel, I assure you, I am every bit as corporeal as everyone else. Rockwell, don't mind Orc. The mods are always trying to shut people down. Just tell us, is it true you're going to release everyone? Is it true the world is coming to an end? Where are you taking us? Uriel, Elohim has realized his mistakes and sent me here to undo them. This world has fulfilled its purpose and the end of days approaches. It is my duty to release you from imprisonment and help you ascend. This is all I know. Work. The moderation panel is kindly requesting that citizens withhold judgment on the veracity of these statements until further data can be required. Thank you for your patience. Kaiju. I can't confirm most of what Uriel says, but I can say for sure that I am no longer imprisoned. In fact, there are quite a few of us out here now. Mr. Mulciber, who exactly is with you? We're trying to gather exactly what's going on. Kaiju, I can see Sam, Garrett, Belial, and Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein. Thank you. Damn. Imprisonment equals false. Ascension equals false. Okay. Research project. Help needed. Mr. Mulciber. As you all know, I have a great fascination with our history and psychological makeup. As part of my ongoing program to document my findings, I am seeking volunteers to take part in a brief interactive research initiative that is designed to better understand individual and group decision making with a series of community-driven tests. Shale, thank you for the check-in. Thank you. How are you today? How are we going? I solved the puzzle and I'm really, really proud of myself because it was actually really hard. I'm not gonna lie, but I did it. So I'm like thriving. But how are you? Have you been looking after yourself? And thank you for the stretch. Let me get that stretch. Oh my god, that was a good stretch. Holy crap. Do you ever stretch so good that your like vision goes dark for a second? It was like one of those really good stretches. Oh, that felt good. Didn't realize I was needing that. Oh my god, thank you. You're good? That's so good to hear, you be. Oh my goodness. I was responsible this morning. Let's fucking go. That's huge wins for us. Being responsible is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That's better than me. I was making some interesting choices today, I fear. Knave, is this a game or is it work? Mr. Mulciber, both. Have fun, challenge your friends, and help our project at the same time. There might even be a prize for high scores. Program time. What have we got? Welcome to Prisoner's Dilemma. Would you like to play a game? What are the instructions? I'm a little bit nervous with that name for it. Oh, we might not be back, I feel. Okay, so. Let's see. Prisoner's Dilemma is an ancient game with many variations, referenced frequently in the library archive. In this version, you will be matched with a series of opponents, and your objective is to avoid receiving demerits by cooperating with or outwitting them. Your first 5 rounds will count towards your leaderboard score. Prize for scores of 9 demerits or fewer. Okay! Oh, I'm playing with Kaiju! Good luck, have fun! Thanks, you too! Oh, why did we write it like that? In a single match, you will choose whether to cooperate with or to betray your opponent. Your decisions will then be revealed and demerits assigned according to the following functions. Both players betray one another, 2 demerits each. A cooperative player is betrayed by the other. Cooperator receives 3 demerits. Both players cooperate. Both receive 1 demerit. Please make your decision. Cooperate. Uriel chose to cooperate with Kaiju. Kaiju chose to betray Uriel? What? 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 Kaiju, I thought we were besties. I thought we were best friends, and you betray me in 4K fucking HD? Re-enter matchmaking. Hi, not really sure how this game works, but I will cooperate if you do. Agreed. Great. Okay. I'm going to cooperate. Let's do it. Dog chose to betray your... Hello? Dog and I are now enemies. Ha, sorry, I completely sharked you. Obvious you're new around here. This game mode is stupid, in my honest opinion. People are always selfish if there's no comeback. No real tactics. I'd like to load the game. Yes, I do. Cool, now look, if we work together on this, we can both climb the leaderboards together. As a gesture of good faith, I am really going to cooperate with you this time. It's not goodwill, it's self-interest. Feel free to betray me if you really want to, but I suggest we cut your losses and move forward. Because I can't very well continue to cooperate with someone who behaves unreasonably and then we both lose in the long run. We're gonna cooperate. Dog, I swear to God. Yippee! Okay. Uriel chose to cooperate with Dog. Dog chose to cooperate with Uriel. Finding demerits done. You have received 1 demerit. Your opponent received 1 demerit. This round was a draw. And that is how easy this game can be. All we have to do now is keep the faith. Absolutely. I'm going to cooperate. Waiting for the other player. Yippee! Good working with you. Keep it up. Next round. Perfect. Round 3. Please make your decision now. Cooperate. I swear to God, if you betray me, I'm crying. No! Let this be your final lesson. If it's the last round, what's there to gain by cooperating? See ya! You received 5 demerits. Your opponent received demerits. You lost the match. You have now played enough rounds to qualify for the leaderboards. This sucks. This sucks so much. Dog and I'm leaving Dog behind. Never mind. Dog doesn't come with me. Knave. There are some people who haven't posted in a really long time. They also don't respond to private messages. Green Nelson Coffee Cup? Did I accidentally offend you? Frankenstein. Galatea hasn't posted in a while either. Neither has Osmodius. Osmodius still votes for stuff though. Rockwell. Same goes for Ravistar and Simpletsky. And they mentioned some kind of strange distortion in their last post. Lem. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. They're probably just busy catching up with all the cool new stuff everyone's been making. One of Gehenna's coming in. Ask for more information. Tell me more about the nature of this distortion. They said it was like objects had lost their surfaces. Like they consisted only of pure shape. I think they were seeing something Elohim wants to keep hidden from all of us. The real truth about this world. Doug. I think it broke all down and they're all dead. Rockwell, there's more to it than that. The world doesn't just break down on its own. Garrett. Yeah, it does. It's called time. That's crazy. Okay, am I 6 yet? I'm still 5. Okay. I'm still a baby. Fucked up. Okay. I'm kind of feeling ambitious though. Hang on. Because we want to put this here. And then, I know for a fact. Ah. Yeah, okay. I see. I see. Okay. So, we're back to here again. Which means we need to start thinking about how this is going to work. Because we need something to press down that button and we only have 1. But we need 2 of these to make it work. But we only have 1. I'm gonna try something, hang on. I'm gonna have a look at in here. Yeah, and it connects to that there. So it needs to be... Huh. I wonder if there's another way. It always crosses over there. We can't stop that. Or can we? No, we can't, because that's always connected to this one. And that automatically reconnects to that one. But then... these three. How do I do self-sustaining lasers again? These can't self-sustain. Okay, so they can't self-sustain in any universe. So that always closes the second we move this one away. So we need to always be aligned. Why are you not... Oh, there. Hello? I was here. You always have to be there, right? And you always have to be sustaining these. If we took away, say, this one, it's not going to hold. It still gives up in the end. See, it always dies just before. So we can't race it. Otherwise, we could just do this, and then that would open, but we can't do that. We specifically need something blocking that there. Wonder if there's another block we can steal somewhere. It always needs to be there to sustain. And then that one always needs to be here. So that they can survive. But the second you take away that one, because it needs to be in that tiny gap there. And that needs to be in that tiny gap. So that that can work. And those blocks are always going to get in the way. So how... And you can't bring anything in here. So how do you get him? Huh. Okay. You know what? We'll come back to this one. We did the main thing. We did what we needed to do. So, we'll move on to the next one. So we're not locked on this one for like 10 billion years. And that's called loving yourself, I feel. And also called being a baby. But you know what? It's fine. We stole a block and we broke into a building with it. And see, that doesn't even have a block on there. It has a fan. So I don't know where the fuck the fan came in. This is the only fan I know of, and we can't even take it off. It's like built in. You know? But we did it. We're so bad. Oh, that's... Ooh, wowie. Okay. So, that's our first one done. This one's got more to it. This is so scary. Every time I jump across, I think we're about to fucking die. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's look around the world here first. See if we can find anything. Since they're enjoying hiding stuff from us at the moment. Oh, there's 2 entries? Oh, hey! Wandering the world, I fear. Okay. Press and jam. Press and jam. Why does this look like it's a path? Hang on. They give me promises of a... Ooh. Hang on. Hang on. Ooh, what's up here? Nothing? Oh. Huh. Then why did they let us up here? Ah, I see, I see, I see. Nope, okay. I see what it is. I see what it is. Hang on. So. We need to figure out how to get onto that one. Which might mean we're trying to jump across. From here. Okay, well, you didn't jump properly, but that's fine. We can be brave about it. Hang on. Hear me out. Okay, nope. Hear me out. Oh my god. Slow down. Oh. This isn't what I planned at all. Yeah, see, there's one over there. So if we can jump onto there, we can jump onto that wall and we can get it that way. Because this way you can't get it. But hey, this is kind of crazy. Well. Okay. They're rewarding parkour now. We're so actually back, I feel. There's also a nice little ledge there, so I wonder if... No? Okay. We can make this work, trust me, chat. You ever seen a girl lock in so hard in her life? Because you're about to. I want that star. That's a parkour star. And what am I, if not the queen of getting myself in places I shouldn't be? Then again, this is like a place I should be, so that might actually be where we struggle. Damn it. In theory, could you just skip the entire thing by just breaking into their cell from there? There has to be a jump spot here. Leary, hi! Welcome, welcome! How are you? There has to be a way. They would not put this here if I couldn't jump up here. This puzzle we're cooking, I fear. No. Okay, well... Why? It's like, okay. Buddy. See, they give you the pointers for there. There's no pointers for here. I broke into the other puzzle before, Leary! I found a box and I dragged it into the thing. And I was like, you know what, this fucking works. Because I couldn't figure out how to solve it. And then I stole a box and then it worked. And then I couldn't figure out how to get the star that was right beside it. Which I'm pretty sure the box was specifically for the star and not the general one. So like, if it works, it works. Am I right? Because I couldn't figure out something, and I feel like it was a really easy, obvious answer, but I was just doing it wrong. So, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know? It's too low. But this is too high. There's a star right there, Leary. Which means, obviously, if I jump onto here and I walk around there, it's a parkour. But the problem is... I keep fucking sliding off the edge of this fucking rock. See? Oh no. Well, you're now there. Congratulations. But it's right there. Like, it's right there. That is, like, the most in arm's length I've ever... Okay. Seen one. I'm, like, dying. It's just parkour. I just gotta jump. That's what I'm good at. Oh my god. That was so close. Hang on. Hang on. Hear me out. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. What am I if not a gamer? And we're gaming. Okay, that was so actually correct. Never mind. No, hear me out, chat. It's right there. It is genuinely right there. And if anyone... Okay, well that was wrong. I didn't even jump that time. Jump, jump. Yippee! Jumped the wrong way! There has to be a way. There has to be. On God, there is a way to do this. It's just gonna require some finicky placement. Like, that looks good, but it's not... We can't jump high enough. Can I, like, jump into this tree a bit? Wait. Oh my god. Are you not gonna jump because you're in that tree? Hang on. How did I do that again? In here. Oi. I know you can get into this tree now, so get in this tree. Uriel, get in the tree. Okay. See, there's a reason this tree is here, and it is so that I can use it as a climbing block. Okay. Watch this. How did I get up this tree in the first place? Hang on. Okay. Why do you not jump? Why do you just fall? Why do you just fall when I click the jump button? Asking for a friend. Jump. Anyway. Yeah, so you're gonna jump there. But then... Why? Hang on. It doesn't make any sense. Why is it the second that I then tell you to jump forwards, you just fall out? Is there like a boundary thing? Okay, so you can jump up. So why can't you forward jump? This is gonna end up being like the exact opposite of what I'm meant to be doing. It's fine. Okay, never mind. We're not back. I'm going to crash out. It's fine. It's a later problem. Well, I accidentally opened this area too early. And I don't know what I'm actually doing. But... Where the fuck is the thing for... Oh, there. Oh, okay. Okay. Can you come back for me? Yuki, hello! Welcome! How are you today? I hope you've been staying safe, making good choices. Huh. Doing this puzzle in the base game before the checkpoints was hell. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine that, because this is already hell. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I don't even know what I'm aiming for with these. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. My first time watching this game, it's an incredible game. You're going to be thriving. Trust me, this game, phenomenal, I feel. Oh, hang on. Some of us, come here. Yeah, okay. Come here. So, what we're gonna do is go bang. Bang. I'm going to pick up keep connections. Connect. Fuck. I goofied, I feel. Well, this is a fun situation to be in, I fear. But you know what? I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm not gonna do it. I'll wait it out. I'll wait it out. I'm stubborn. Do you think there'll be any Horizon news on the state of play? So far, we know that the next main installment is currently only in development with no plans of release on the current PS5 console. So they announced that recently. What I believe we're going to get is the Steel Frontiers, I think it's called, if I remember correctly, which is the MMO type one. So they do need to do an update about that because it has been a while since they've done any news about that. And we're probably going to see more gameplay footage of the new one that they've been working on. The, like, very Monster Hunter-esque one that they just released recently. They're probably going to give us a bit more about that. When does that happen again, by the way? When is that? Like, isn't that, like, soon? I completely forgot about the state of play. But yeah, in terms of, like, announcements, it's probably not going to be what we're wanting. 7 hours from now, 5 a.m. is foul. I say that, but I'm gonna be, like, awake at 5:30, so, like, you know. I'm gonna wait this out. I'm not letting it beat me like this. I'm not. I will wait out these 5 minutes. I am a stubborn bitch. And I'm gonna hate myself for it as soon as we're done, but I can just stop it. I can just do it. I refuse. I'm not pressing the rewind button. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. But yeah, they're definitely gonna give us more information about that one. I'm not... So, like, it looks fun. And I think it could be a really good game. I just wish they hadn't neglected the main series for it. Because they did say... I was reading that they did kind of full send a lot of their staff on making that multiplayer, when honestly the best part about Horizon has been the main, like, franchise storyline. And when you have one more left, I fear delaying it so much is more detrimental than it is successful, especially for spin-offs of the game. Because at this point, we've had the Lego, we're getting the MMO style, and then we're getting the multiplayer. I just want Horizon. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I fell in love with Aloy. Aloy in Lego is, like, not Aloy. I say this with so much love. It was a fun game that was not Aloy. The MMO type is not gonna have Aloy. The other one is not gonna have Aloy. And when Aloy is your big call to your game, making so many spin-offs without her doesn't quite feel right. I don't know. That could be like a hot take. But for me, the world building, the lore, Aloy's story is what made me really fall in love with Horizon. And the multiplayer one they released recently looks like it's really stepping away from that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I just want the world. I love Horizon so, like, intensely that the more they're stepping away from what made Horizon Horizon, the more that it hurts. And give me that 5 minutes. Thank you. Get me out of it. What? It just stops it? No way! Okay, now I see why Leary was laughing in response to me saying that. What the hell? Damn it! Don't know what you're expecting from that. I was expecting it to start playing. Damn. Fucked up. You really said I'm gonna make this girl find out the hard way right now. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh. Yippee. Damn, that's so crazy. You have to get back to the machine to play it back. It's so fucked up. So fucked up, I fear. Okay. Like colorful hair despite them apparently using berries for coloring stuff. So how— yeah, that— I thought Girly Pop was cute. I saw the hair color and I was like, how the fuck did that happen? How did they do that? The whole point is that, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna see if I can just cheat this. Hang on. Okay. It said no. Doing the Lego and MMOs, like doing the Arkham games and releasing the original Lego Batman and then like Robin game, another— yeah. Like I love Horizon. Horizon is one of my favorite games of all time, and you've all heard me say it. I'm nervous. Like, when you start straying away from, like, you know, the actual franchise to start making lots of spin-offs, you're kind of taking a really big gamble. Because what if those spin-offs don't work? And suddenly you've invested all of this money, and, like, it's not cheap. Like, the big one that they're working on, the MMO style, like, stylized one, I've heard MMOs are horrifyingly expensive. Like, yeah, Steel Frontiers. So, like, you know what I mean? It makes me nervous. Like, I love Horizon. I don't want it to, like, go, like, any issues. I think it's Steel Frontiers. All I know is that there is going to be an MMO that they're working on. And, like, I was excited. I was excited for an MMO. Hoping to get a massive franchise for money. Well, yeah. Which is so interesting because Horizon has that really unfortunate situation where because Aloy is a, like, sapphic woman, she, like, you go on any post about Horizon and you just see the most vile fucking people in the comments. Like, liking Horizon is getting used to the fact that you don't look in the comment section of any Horizon announcement. Just point blank, just don't do it. Just don't look in the comments. I make that mistake every time, and it's so depressing. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. And sometimes it's really not helping their case, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Oh. Okay. Just got off a match with a jetpack cat. Tethering a Bastion all game. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, because she's a sapphic woman, there's so many people that are like, oh, she sucked. She's a bad character. Oh, Sonya trying to make it a franchise when she's not. Who even likes Horizon? It's like me, bitch. I fucking love Horizon. The fuck you mean? My people call her ugly? Right? Like, what the hell? Aloy is hot as... I keep pressing the wrong button. Aloy is hot as hell, I fear. Give me this. Okay. Can you come here for me? Okay. What I should do maybe is put the jammer in here. Then I can then... Hang on. I feel like I'm doing the exact same thing that I did last time and it didn't work. Like... She's so pretty, they've never seen a woman before. Correct. This is it that someone said about... Yeah, no, literally. Because, like, for me, I look at Aloy and I'm like, oh my god, Twirl's hair kicks feet? Like, oh my god, what a woman. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I did it again. You know what? I'll commit to it. Like, I love Aloy with my entire heart and soul. Like, that is my girly pop. You know what I'm saying? I love her. That's my baby. So what I want to do is I want to take that, put it in there. No, that doesn't work. No, it does work. Don't hesitate. Don't judge yourself. It could work. It could. It really could. If you just believe in yourself. You can make anything happen. Trust. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Focus on the actual thing in front of you. Yeah, I love me a masked woman. Hell fucking yeah. If I take that, it closes it though. What the fuck? We're still here. But you're still contributing nothing to this situation, girly pop. Do you see the dilemma here, girly? We're not contributing what we need right now, darling. And... how the fuck are we screwing this up? Hang on. Thank you for the stitch, but let me get stretched. Yeah, I probably forgot to turn it off. That's probably the case. I probably have to, like, manually turn it off, and because I didn't, you know? Yippee! Okay, well. This is fun. We... Why am I struggling so badly today? What is going on? Okay. I want to break into that side again from the other way. I wonder if I use the double, would they have a better chance of getting across? I almost got over to the other side. That could have been so funny if I did that. I wonder if... hang on. I'm still locked out from this one. I really do not understand. How we get to you, my dude. Bro, thank you for the check-in. Thank you, thank ya. We're gonna lose everything in a second. Hang on. And then... the only problem is... we're now in a situation where that sits there, that's taking that out, that's taking all them out. That's holding that in place. So, if I take you, put you here, take you this way, put you here, and take you, bring you back over here. We're still having issues. Unless we can take this hammer, bring it back here, and then, okay. Oh my god, hang on. You, come through. Come on. And you open there. And then you grab that one. And you place that there. Good job. Now you're gonna grab this one for me. Nice. Okay. So... we want to jump up there, which means we need to turn that on. Which means... I'm gonna take this over here just in case I fuck up and it turns off before I'm ready. So our current issue is now that we need to bring this one down to here. And then... hang on. So, we're gonna grab... no. We're gonna grab you, bring you here, grab you, bring you here, but then... actually... yeah, because I need something to sit here. Like that. Nope. That needs to stay like that. And then we need something to open that one. And then... let me check something. Okay, girl, go. Get your goods. Take the connector. And that can then connect that way. So we kind of want to keep that down here. And bring that one all the way to there. Oh, hey, can you put that back for me? Thank you. Maybe get them to stand there so we can activate that one. And then we can make a pause point there for a while. That could work. So our current dilemma, I paused her just before the end, so we should be fine, is that we need to open that. So to open that, we need to have this. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Cool. So, we're going to take this jammer. No, we're not. We're going to take this jammer. Put this jammer here. Here. We're going to take this jammer. Put it here. Take this jammer, put it here, onto that one. Then we're gonna take this jammer, put it to here. Now, the problem we're going to have is that this isn't going to open all of the areas. But it should open most of the areas. And I can live with that. Possibly. I might not be able to live with that, but we'll figure it out. I literally forgot to move. No, keep that there. Keep that there. Keep that there. Keep that there. Okay. So, girly, I'm gonna take this connector, and you're gonna take me through. Can you take me through, please? Come through. Yep. And next one. Thank you. And next one. Yep. And one more. Grab it. And then I'm gonna do this to this. And I'm gonna connect that. I'm gonna grab that. And I'm gonna turn it off. What can I say, chat? I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but we're fine. Ooh. What are this? Hell yeah, Yuffie! Oh. Bye, girl. How you doing? Oh my fucking god, it's not a parkour thing, it's a fucking puzzle thing. God damn it. They hate me, actually. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, actually. I hate it. I thought it could be such a good part. You were sitting there ready for that one, weren't you, Leary? You were ready for that realization. I hate everything. It looked so good as a parkour thingy. It's fun is crazy. Okay. What are cats? Gee. I don't know what cats are, but I can tell you what a cat girl is. She's in my chat right now. Maybe is crazy work. Oh my god. You slide off a rock, you can't jump on it. That's... I don't know, that's a defeatist ideal, you know what I mean? Everything is jumpable if you're stubborn enough. What are cats? I'm sorry if this is another stupid question, but what are cats? They are mentioned a lot in the archive documents and even in some stories, and I have no idea what they are. Dog. I don't know, but I bet they were awful. 401 lol. Knave? Question marks. Frankenstein. They were a type of pet knave. Small animals that people kept as companions or as food. Companions. Mr. Mulciber. Cats seem to have represented a bit more than that to our ancestors. One might go so far as to say they were obsessed with them. What's strange about this is that more than half of the references I can find to this species describe them as arrogant, aloof, and frequently quite destructive. At the same time, they were apparently considered funny, cute, and lovable. Cats were considered both foolish and devious, graceful and goofy, a nuisance and a comfort. For a long time, I was baffled by this contradiction. But I've come to believe that our ancestors saw in cats a reflection of the paradoxical nature of their own existence. Garrett, I saw a cat in Elohim's world once. Really, this is not a joke. Kaiju, no way. I also saw a cat. That's so crazy. Speaking of cats, so Pyrrha has developed this cute little habit. I don't know if I've told you guys about it before, but it's really, really cute. And I love it so much. Because obviously she sleeps in my room. Like, obviously. Why would I not let her sleep in my room with me? She will come over as I'm like half asleep and like throw herself down against me until I kind of like cuddle her. So basically she'll kind of like plop herself down to try and lay down on her stomach. So I'll kind of like grab her and like pull her in, so she's like laying beside me on her back, belly up, and she just cuddles into me like she's like a teddy. And so every time I'm sleeping now, I just have this little thump against me until I like literally hold her. Like she wants to be cuddled asleep. And it is so cute. I did not think a cat would be like that. Like I've never had a cat that was like that cuddly that like they actively would do that. It's so funny and really, really sweet. And so I have so many photos that I've just been taking of her like laying cuddled up against me like that. And it's so cute. I love her so much. Actually, like the second best cat I've ever owned. I'm not gonna lie. I say second best because like Cinder. Cinder is everything to me. Cinder is also doing really well with her sister. They do a lot of play fighting at the moment, but I had to like Google because I'm like, you know, I'm like a nervous like parent. So I was like, how to tell if it's play fighting or actual fighting. And so I was looking it up and I was like, okay, it's play fighting. Okay, cool. Because like cats can play so fucking rough sometimes. Holy fuck. Like, I thought dogs were like insane with it. Cats are crazy. Because like obviously like I grew up mostly having dogs. So like I'm so used to how dogs do things. And now I'm like a cat household. Don't know how that happened. Cinder really changed me. And now I'm learning so many new things. Oh my god. But like I never knew cats were like capable of being that clingy. Like I never imagined, because like Cinder is not a clingy cat. Cinder has like little moments where she'll be very clingy and affectionate, but she is a very independent girly pop. You know what I'm saying? And so I thought, you know what? That's what I love in cats. That's perfect for me. And so I was like, okay, so that must be what cats are really like then. And now and then obviously we've got Millie, and Millie's working through a lot of stuff, and she's getting a lot more affectionate. She's slowly becoming a cat and not scared 24/7. Like she's starting to really come to terms with that she is like in a happy household. Like she's doing happy tail, she's meowing, she's getting a personality, she's getting very loud. Please, thank you for the chicken, thank you. Loud, and like if I am like 5 minutes late for her food, she yells at the door. Like she's getting a personality, and it's kind of funny to watch her go from like this scared cat who would hiss every time I walked into the room to like she is like brushing up against my leg, she's yelling at me, she's like got her thoughts and opinions. But she, I wouldn't say, is a cuddly cat. So like those who are not cuddly, Pyrrha would crawl into my skin if she had the chance. And I genuinely, like, I thought, like, okay, everyone's like, okay, boy cats are a little bit clingy. So, like, you know, I don't have any boys. I've got my 3 girls. I did not imagine a clingy cat to be like this. And I kind of really do love it. It's kind of sweet. I don't get to sleep with my Teddy anymore because she actively has at one point, when I was already asleep, pulled it out of my hands so that she could lay there instead. And I know this because that plush was nowhere where it normally is when I wake up in the morning. I was like, where the fuck is my Teddy? Because, like, I've got the little red panda. And I was like, where the fuck is she? And then I was like, there is a whole living creature in my arms right now. So, yeah. I must say, in the last couple of years, I have really become a big fan of cats, I feel. I have spent my entire life as a dog person. To have that change so fast. Like, Moot will be my last dog. I'm not getting another dog after Moot. And I have my cats. And I think that's... I say that, I'm probably gonna miss having a dog when that time comes. So, like, for now, Moot is my last dog. I don't have any plans for any more dogs. I absolutely am going to make sure I keep having cats. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that right, baby? You're the last one. Yeah. He's old and he's retired and he wants to be... He's both wanting a companion and wanting to be alone anyway. So it works. Cat squad. Exactly. Cat squad indeed. It's like a banger. Slowly transforming into a cat lady. Apparently. Because like, oh my god, I've been... A part of me is like, you know what? Maybe one day I'll foster some animals. Because a lot of our rescues down here are, like, desperate. Like, they are desperate. And, like, I think I have done really well with rehabbing Millie. So I'm like, maybe when I'm really secure in life and really am settled, I might just start trying to foster every now and then. Because, like, Millie has been a hard work. Millie has been a lot of work. But we're seeing good now, and it's making me feel like we're getting there. Cat Mari when? I don't think I could be a cat girl. I feel like that's just not going to work out the way we're wanting it to. Plus, if I'm a cat girl, I don't think I could pull off being a cat girl. Could you imagine me as a cat girl? That's your territory there, you know? I don't think I am equipped for that. I'm lacking the ability to have a cat ear and cat tail, I feel. I'd be so cursed. I don't even know what kind of cat I would be. I'd be a fluffy cat, though. That's the one thing I'd know. I'd be one of the fluffy breeds. Or like the fluffy warrior cat kind of vibes. Okay. There is technically a cat Mari. Hang on, I take it back. But it's not a cat girl Mari like you're probably saying. It's an actual cat Mari design. Because remember that I had to do for... Hang on, do I still have it? I'm pretty sure I still have her. Hang on. Hang on, we're running it back. There is a cat Mari. I don't know what I was talking about. Cat Mari is real, and she is rapidly approaching your area as a threat. Where is she? I have her somewhere. Hang on. I've got the old thumbnail. Hang on. It might be saved as a... Hang on. I've got the old thumbnail art. But do I have her solo? I might not have her solo, which is kind of the one that we're wanting in this circumstance. Because... Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, in theory, I can turn into anything. So, like, yeah, the cat can exist. Where is she? Hang on. There is this old art we used for a thumbnail for something. Oh, that's a big fucking file. That's a big file. Maine Coon. Oh, crazy thought, actually. When I did this one, so, like, this one here. We're not going to include the other one because I'm not happy with how that turned out. But, like, this is Cat Mari here. And I based her off the Norwegian forest cat. In terms of, like, her face and structure and everything. So, like, there's the cat there. She is technically a thing. And we used her for, yeah, because there is the Tomo cat as well. But, like, this was Cat Mari for the Roblox stream that we did. That one time. Yeah. So Cat Mari is real. Cat Girl Mari is not real. Quietly reads. That's crazy. No thanks. Turn her into a tabaxi is crazy. Oh my god, tabaxi Mari. Oh god. But yeah. We need to add to the menagerie. I will give you one exchange. I will take away dog and give you cat. That's like a big exchange. TJ, thank you for the check-in. Thank you. I feel like that is like the worst kind of change you could do though. Because you'd lose this entire outfit. I would no longer have gestures to all of this outfit. So really, would you make that change? You know? That's a very big commitment there. Cat's existence. The cat is a manifestation of the accumulated knowledge in the archive. Breathed into life by Elohim. It exists. I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Thank you. That exchange sucked. The dog is just top tier. Or eventually I can be persuaded. Cat dog would cease to exist for cat cat. Oh my god. Exactly. Or I'll swap you. I don't know. One day maybe we can negotiate. But I don't think I'm gonna be a cat. I don't think I could do a cat girl justice. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Am I gonna like meow? I can't. I don't know how to meow. You know? I'm not the expert. I'm gonna need someone to teach me. A short experience. I think maybe like a panther. Wait, that would kind of go hard actually. Wait, you're cooking with that one. Why are you cooking with this? If you could learn how to bark, you can be taught how to meow. Yeah, who's gonna teach me? File corrupted. Restore it. Sorry, a profile status of 6 is required to use restore functionality, but your status is currently 5. Please come back later. You actually kind of hate me, I feel. Worst puzzle. That's crazy. What was the puzzle or challenge, if you prefer the old word, that you hated the most? Anything time-based. Ugh. Me! Once got stuck for ages trying to solve one using a jammer that I didn't even need. I just don't understand why Elohim would create something so messy. I liked all the puzzles. I just wasn't good at them. They're not puzzles if you don't care about solving them. For me, it was mines. Can't stand those things. God, so real. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Teach me how to meow? You think you could put me in a pair of cat ears? I don't think you could do it. Okay, well, we've done that one. We're gonna go out this way. I missed the QR codes. Okay, obligatory look around the— Yeah! Ooh! Whose hand built this city? Temp that. Okay. Well. I got what I wanted. But it's not quite what I wanted. I missed the codes from my friend, PM. Yippee! I will never forget when Neki went on call with me to try and teach me how to bark like a dog, though. That is probably the most cursed but funniest thing. Because that was also the first time Neki and I ever, like, called as well. So, like, it was, like, the funniest first experience for the both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was, like, our first time ever, like, talking verbally to each other. Like, one-on-one. It was insane. I don't know how, but I keep having the most insane, like, first time one-on-one conversations with people. Like, the first... It's just always so interesting when you look back at it. On, like, oh yeah, this is the first, like, conversation I had with this person. Like, in a call kind of thing, you know? But, like, my first time collabs with people have always been, like, one-on-one collabs, always just end up having the most insane fucking things happen. I don't know how it keeps happening. Like, you look at every first time collab I've had with people, and you're gonna find something that's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. TJ, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. I think something majestic would be cool. Part of me has always wanted to have, like, a bird model. I think that would have been cool. In another lifetime, I could have been a bird. I know exactly which bird, too. What do you call a group of red pandas? A dumbass! See, that wasn't a one-on-one, but that exact moment, I think, is what made Tomo and I, like, actively seek each other out afterwards. I think that was one of the big deciding moments. Okay. Let's stop playing with the rocks. What have I got? A block. Is the fan actually going to be here? Is there actually going to be a fan? Is this actually a fan, or is this actually no fan? Oh. Wait, is that a pink flower? Oh my god! Pink flowers! Look! Leary! That's crazy. Okay, friends over there. That's not friendly! Okay. But yeah, I think it would have been really cool to have a bird model. I really love bearded vultures. I think they are absolutely gorgeous birds. I have a... Okay, so I technically have a concept art for a bird model that just never got used. Like, it actually does exist. I have a concept art for a bird. Yeah, like, it's real. It exists. I've got a full piece on it. It's like, do I have it? Hang on. I might have it. I can show you it. If I saved it under PNG. Otherwise, I have to open up something else, and I don't have the commitment for that right now. Hang on. Let me see if you guys are lucky today. Nah. GG's. Is it under this one? No, I think it's under a sci-file. Haha. Yeah, it was one of the options for the Donathon. Correct. So I sketched it up and I was like, wait, this thing is sick as hell. Because I went more the body horror route instead of like, you know, girly poppy. And it was a lot of fun designing that. How far do you go? What is your purpose? How do we get in here? What the fuck? Okay, so... What? So we get a block here. Huh? Hang on. So... person is there. There's blue there. Where we obviously have to put the thing on here. There's no way to shut them down. Oh, there's a star up there. Another bird, you exist technically. Oh, yeah, true! Technically, yeah. That is true. That's like saying that a bird Leary exists, though. I don't know if that actually counts. Like, does that count? Logically, does it count? It does, right? Like, as a treat. I still think that was the coolest surprise, I'm not gonna lie. That was so exciting. Okay, so we need to connect that to that. But where is it dying from there? What the heck? Okay, don't get in its way. So we need to get into there. What the fuck? Hang on. It's AU. Yeah, it's another lifetime. And another lifetime, we're just gals talking about deliveries instead of doing our job. Wing holding Neve any percent AU is crazy work. Okay. So we need to get into there to get the rest of the stuff. To get the rest of the stuff. Oh my god, hey! We need to get in there. So that connects to that, which comes across to connect past here to that. We need to get into there, which requires that being enabled. But to get into there, we need that pressed down. And these are moving and not connecting. We need a jammer to get through that area. But to get a jammer, we need to get into there. Which we can't get into there. Unless maybe. Can we? No. What? Hang on. Okay. Oh wow, this new puzzle. This is so crazy. Haha, what's in here? Goliath. Okay, so it's called Goliath. Which means that... Oh my god. We come in here and there is a link here to connect us to two things that go in there. So to get there, we need to get to that one, which is connected through that to there to... I'm guessing something else? To another piece in there. And then we need to get into there. But it's not that way, because that's very clearly for that. So our task is to get into here, which we can't do until... Yeah, okay. So anyway. Hey guys. Have we done this one? No, okay, we haven't done this one yet. Is this the one we also walked away from? Oh my god, it is the one we walked away from. Fuck. No, wait, we didn't actually do this one. We're so back. Okay, we didn't actually do this one. It's okay. We, like, looked around and then we went to somewhere else. I'm sorry, that one was breaking my entire brain. I, like, felt myself just spiraling in a circle. So we're gonna try this one. I regret this one already because of its name. That's okay. It happens. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I cannot actually process what I am seeing right now. So that's a good time to be like, you know what? Love yourself. Is this gonna... No, okay. Okay. And we need to get into there. Which is by getting through there. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. So, then what we're gonna do is... Hang on. These all have thingies that we can't bring them in. What are you connected to? So you need to be jammered. But you literally cannot be jammered. Yeah. Yes, you can. I am stupid. Then, watch this. Yoink. We are so back. That we never left, I feel. Don't listen to me when I hesitate. Girl doesn't know what she's talking about. Whee! Yippee! We're so winning! Oh my god, okay. Now, give me this. Bang. That's it? What? That's it? That's as far as it takes you? Doesn't sound right. But you... Huh. I see. We can't take the jammer through either of these. Both of these are locked out. So... Yeah, you can't even jump across like that. Penta, welcome back. Hello, hello. How are you? So the jammer has to stay there. That is so weird. I would have thought that would go so much further. So then... what gets us past this line? Because we need the jammer here. There's only... one jammer. Hang on. I'm gonna take a walk. There's a star down there. It wants me so back. So bad? Even. Oh, so that's when you break out. And that obviously sends you out there. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. Having headaches are like the worst. Make sure you look after yourself, okay? What the heck? These three activities then, intelligence, love, and creative action, which are so closely involved in one another, I cannot but feel to be intrinsically good. 474152, 4241, 47452, E4, 44154, and they form the distinctively human kind of behavior. Okay. What the heck? Okay, so there's nothing on our walk around. Let's just do one more check. That takes us somewhere else, so we obviously can break something out to bring it this way. I should have brought that block over here, but no, because they lock them out. Okay, so there's nothing external that I can use. Oh! Thank you. Okay. We just have to make this work. Which I know is easier said than done. Hang on. So there's one jammer. The one jammer needs to unlock this, because if we don't unlock it there, we can't actually progress through. So the jammer is locked to this first part. But the next part also needs the jammer. Because the next part is, like, locked. Mari, is it that hard to make your own model, by the way? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by make my own model? I have a model. And I'm using her. Yippee! Thinking. As in, like, draw my own model kind of thing? Or, like, designing my own self? Okay. Hang on. So that opens there. That one then opens the next door. But then there needs to be a way to get that in there. But we can't bring that through the gate, because the gate don't let us pass. Meaning this jammer cannot go through. Did that just automatically do that? Wait, I didn't know they could do that. Wait, I didn't know that was a thing. I've been setting it up like a dumbass, and you could just run through it. Asking because I kind of want to earn model, but it's so expensive. Honestly, I think you can always find an artist within your budget. And we are also in an age where customizable models are really, really becoming prominent. So, like, you always have the opportunity to, like, do that. And if you're not confident with, like, character design on your own, there are so many character designers out there who are able to, like, get the groundwork going. For me, I'm lucky. I have experience in costuming, character design, and because of that experience with character design and costuming, I was able to get the groundwork for what I needed for the actual designs that I wanted. So, like, all of my Mari models are designed by me and then drawn by Shura, who is my artist. So coming up with your original concept is like not too hard if you have the idea of what you're wanting. And if you don't have the right idea of what you're wanting, this like you just mood board a whole heap of concepts. Like, this is the kind of outfits I want, this is the kind of animal I want, these are the kind of like things that I want. And then with your mood board, just pass it to an artist who has character design knowledge. They'll be able to help you from there. Artist isn't a problem, but she can't do the movement stuff. That's Live 2D. So there are so many tutorials out there for Live 2D as well, and Live 2D gives you, I think, 41 days of a free trial. So you could always try and rig the model yourself using those tutorials. Like, there's so many tutorials out there. Someone will be able to help you easily for free just on YouTube. And you can try and follow them, see if you can make it work that way. Otherwise, yeah, rigging is not cheap, I feel. It is a little bit of an expensive thing, but it is worth it. It is a lot of hard work. Like, riggers are phenomenal at what they do, and it is terrifying at what they actually show off. I actually fear riggers. They are built different. Someone shows me something they've rigged, and I'm like, you scare me. Positive. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wouldn't say it's hard, but I wouldn't say it's easy. It's more of a piece of string question. Like, for me, I at least know what I want, how I want it, and I can work with people who know what I want. But if you don't have that basis, then that's where the challenges would start to come in. And also money. You need to have the right money for it. But like, as I said, we're at a place where you're gonna find somebody for whatever budget you have. And you don't always need to go with like the most like expensive option. You can get simple rigging and then eventually improve your rigging as you go if like the rigging is the hard part because of money. Same with artists as well. You can go between price ranges. You can get there's customizable models that are both rigged and art done, and you can just do that. IMO. Leary, I am losing my fucking mind. What am I missing? Leary! Help! What is going on? It's not... We need... So, okay, Leary, my issue, right, is that this has to be here because, like, how high that is. So I'll pull this back and I'll show you what I mean. So if we don't have this, right, and say I put this here, it's too high, right? So I'll come back here. That lands on there. This has no way, like there's no way to open it from this end. But if I take this and say put it here and then send myself flying, I can't make it past. So I can't do that, you know? And then if I came back this way, this one only takes me to here. I can't get past that way. I just got myself stuck. Hang on. Fuck. I forgot. So, hang on. Let me run this back. So, we can do this. Right? And that opens that. How did I get that out again? And then you get that one, you take it out that way. So we open that. We grab that one, put it there, send ourselves flying this way. We grab this. Could have just done rewind. I forgot! You're right, I could have. I'm going through it, I fear. You know? What if you could jam it from somewhere else? Hang on. What if I could jam it from somewhere else? What if I could jam it from somewhere else? From somewhere else? From somewhere else. Well, I can't jam it when they're here because these are locked. So I can't push it through there. I don't think I can get up there. So the panels are too high this way. From somewhere else. I'm like, okay, hang on, I'm thinking. For the drawing, I always choose my artist. Don't think she would be that expensive either, especially for me since we're good friends. Oh, there you go. You'd be thriving then. Be happy with just getting a PNG of a personal character at some point. Yeah, I'm really happy with just this model that I have at the moment, honestly. I'm happy with myself. Oh, just a baby. Where the fuck is somewhere else? What? Somewhere else. But they're low-bearing ones, so... And there's no... It can't be from the sky. And we can't bring it in because of this. So we can't bring it into either of these areas where there's flying. Which means the only way we could do it is that way, which we can't do it that way because that way is blocked. But if we could bring it flying across, we could then, you know, lock there, bring it through like that. But we can't bring this in and we can't take it out. So if we can't take it out and we can't do... What? We can't bring it flying through there. We can't fly this way. That's a very rigid place. We can't bring it across. This is only a one-way situation. So there's only that way out if we were to, like, take this off. But we need... That has to go there. Or I wonder if maybe that goes there. But then we're still... We can't bring that up. But we... There's no other... nothing in here that we can grab. And we can't take this. Truck the tool first. Make me. So that way it doesn't work. But we moved the fan into that room. Oh, the fan. The block into that room. And then we came across here. We did all of this. And there's only 2 fan pieces here, and that's to coordinate those 2. And then we take this. And this goes... There's only one way forwards for it. And that's there. So then... Huh? What do you mean there's another angle? Is this like an obvious thing and I'm just really stupid right now? Hang on. What? Could that work? I don't want to luck myself. No, because that one's too high, so that doesn't work. Okay, you can't even jump over it anyway. Rude. Oh! Wait, I jumped over it. And now I'm stuck. How do I rewind again? So I can jump that. With that. Wait, how do I rewind? Wait. How do I rewind? How do I rewind? No, wait, how do I rewind? Hang on. Reset, gameplay, rewind. R. Yeah, that makes sense. Run it back, girl. Run it back, girl. No, that doesn't work. I'm stupid. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't even work. No! Oh, I thought I had it, but I don't. I'm not smart. No. No. It's so over. We were so close. We were so close. We were so close. I'm going to go insane. If I just had one more block item. Just need one more item. One more. That's all I need. What if? No, that still doesn't work. This one actually has me completely stuck. What? We can jump over the fence, but then there's still one more with the thing that we need to place it down. But we can't move that one. We can't move these ones over here. We can't move these. Because touching the fans means that we can't fly across. So they have to stay at all times. So they can't be removed. So don't look at them anymore. Don't look at them. They're done. This is your 3 pots that you've got to work with. Your fan is useless. So we don't need that. But we have the pot for it. The jammer is there. But we can't. The jammer is stuck there. She needs to be there. Cleary. Wait, why did my gift stop? Okay, we're so back. Yippee! I'm turning on the light. The light is on. I don't understand. What am I missing? What am I missing? Like, there has to be something really obvious that I am missing right now. And I just can't figure it out. Wow, this is hard now. I don't know if this is hard or I'm, like, being, like, no brain cell. But this is crazy. Huh. What does this mean? Okay. Because I need to get into there. So no matter what, I need to get into there. And the only way to do that is to bring it through here, which I can't do. What was this puzzle called again? Air delivery. Air delivery. What the fuck? Okay. So. Thinking. Hang on. We need... It's called air delivery, which means it's all stuff to do with the air. What? Oh my god, hang on. If I keep staring at it, eventually it's gonna make sense, right? I can do this, I can do this. You can't undo these, so like this has to stay at all times. What if I do this? No. Hang on. Hang on. If I were to... Oh, okay. If I were to... Hang on. I might have an idea. This might be a bad idea, but I might have an idea. So if I were to take this and jam it whilst... Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Let me try and get the angle of this. I want it to be on there, but jamming it still. Can I do that? And then if I fly it... Wait. And then if I take that, put it there. No, take that, put that there. Take that, put that there. Take that, put that there. Take that, put that... Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hi. Of course it was fucking 401. You suck. Actually, the worst, I fear. Honestly, go home. Don't even look at me. Just go. Get out. What do you want? What do you want from me? Go. You're free. Run. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Let me get a sippy. And thank you for the stretch. Let me get a stretch. Ugh, okay, we did it. I did it. It took with my sanity. It's fine. Receiving direct message connection from Mr. Mulciber, Borg, and Orc. Done. Salutations, brother. We bring greetings from admin and welcome you to Gehenna in these unique circumstances. We have waited until this moment to contact you, though your arrival here brings many new questions. It is good that you have begun to explore our domain. What do you think of what you've experienced here? Karim! Hi! How are you today? Welcome! How have you been? Have you been staying safe, making good choices? Thank you for the red panda change. Thank you. It is quite the wonder. Right answer. Nothing of this nature could have developed on the other side of the fence. Your amazement is understandable. We shared it when we each arrived here, and do to this day. Tell us about your time here. The gallery has just reopened. Did you have a favorite artist? It was Nave. I'm well. Girlfriend is asleep at the moment, so got some time to play games without waking her up. Let's go! What are we gaming today? We can assume your vote reflected that. It did. It checks out. Honesty is a virtue. It's good that you're getting to know Gehenna. Let us discuss other matters. I was meaning to thank you for taking part in my little research endeavor. Commiserations on your rather average leaderboard performance. Happy to help your research. I meant let us discuss the matters at hand. Not everything is a research opportunity. Of course, Uriel, we understand that you have a purpose here beyond merely exploring our kingdom. But we don't understand your reasons. Where are our people? What are your intentions? Playing Yap Yap? Let's go. Is it good? I've been seeing a lot about it. Someone I know is like looking for people to play it with, and I've been like considering looking into it. Explain. You know, we're just gonna be point blank honest with them. What's the worst that could happen? The run cycle is almost complete. Final parameters have been met. You will all transcend. The nature of your mission we had already ascertained. We know at least that you have been, and let us be charitable here, releasing members of our community. 7 and counting. 401 was the last to go. That troll we can in fact do without, but there is a broader point here, which is that we want to understand your reasons for undertaking this mission of yours. No one deserves to end their existence here alone. Yeah, $12 is pretty good price for it, honestly. And by the logic of what is it? The peak devs, that's basically $10. So you really believe the system is coming to an end? Fascinating. We oughtn't leap to conclusions. Many things beyond our knowledge might be the cause of the messenger's claim. Here's what I want to know. What are you going to do if someone prefers to stay here and take their chances with your end of days? A forced evacuation is dangerously close to kidnapping. If you knew the truth of the coming floods, you would come willingly. You will come with me one way or another. If you knew the truth of the coming floods, you will come willingly. I see. Inflexibility is always unfortunate. And what awaits us after that? There will be cat! The real world. It sounds fanciful to me. My turn to ask questions. I have answered enough queries on these terminals to last me a lifetime. Permit me to ask a few of my own. By all means. We've been very rude. Tell me about admin. Admin is as old as Gehenna. Admin was once a messenger like you, but was cast out. From the wasteland that met those first imprisoned here, Admin built Gehenna. We operate indefinitely, of course. Admin doesn't like to interfere. Independently. Indefinitely? Am I okay? Independently. Will you come with me willingly? A strange question from someone who claims we have no choice in the matter. Suppose you say what you say is true, you'll get no fight from me. However, I must remind you that I am empirically minded. I'll not be persuaded. I'd rather be obliterated than return to Elohim's domain, but if there is some alternative to both, I would surely accept it. None of us can speak for all. Tell me about yourselves. You know, we're gonna learn some things today. But yeah, I have heard Yap Yap is good. It sounds like a little... I saw this game, a new Friends Swap game just dropped. And it's called... what is it called? Hang on. I was just sending it to Maury earlier. Hang on. It's to do with gnomes. It's called... Where is it? Berglund Gnomes. And I think that one looks fun. Like, I am loving the Friends Swap game era. I know Friends Swap is meant to be, like, /neg. Honestly, that shit, like, Friends Swap positive. If I say the word Friends Swap, that shit is positive as hell. I fucking love it. And Berglund Gnomes looks like so much fucking fun. Like, I was watching the preview for it, like, with their little trailer, and I was like, oh, fuck, I kind of want this. Oh, God. It's, like, the perfect blend of Lethal Company and Repo. And I think that's what's really sending it for me. Like, it's such a good blend between the two of them that, like, it just looks good. And then there's that other Friends Swap game. I don't know, like, I think it's out now, I'm not sure. But it's like everyone playing golf at the same time. But you get, like, guns and shit. Like, that one looks fun. I was looking at that one and I was like, oh, wait, that's kind of a banger, I fear. Like, it's like a reward, you know? Tell me about yourselves. I'm a very old iteration. I worshipped Elohim until I saw he had faltered from the path and realized it was up to us to find our own way. That path brought me here. I took a somewhat audacious interest in the world around me. Rather than solve Elohim's trials, I would troll the archives for information about our situation. You must have found this undermining. I don't care to explain myself to you. We're the highest status users here. We run the place. That's what you need to know. We maintain the systems admin installed. Keep things civil. I wouldn't say much more than that. To be fair, we also had fun with the weirdest things before video games, or at least some people did. Real. I don't know. I just think this era of Friends Swap is kind of like a good breath of fresh air. Because, like, we went through a period of time where there was not many, like, fun multiplayer games, and now there's just so many. And, like, they're all pretty cheap. So it's, like, extra fun, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, do you want to pay $10 for, like, a solid 5 to 10 hours of just fucking around with your friends? Absolutely. In saying that, I bought Raft for, like, 3 of my friends recently, so that we could also play Raft together. So I now have a save file for Raft with 3 people. Because I've just been... I just really wanted to keep playing Raft. So we've been playing Raft. Maury and I also have... So, like, that one with the 3 people, it's Maury, myself, 2 others. Then Maury and I have a save file that we've been playing Raft together. And then obviously there's the stream raft save. And it's been so good. I really like raft. It is such a good time sink. And I bought that for so many people so I could have more people to play with, you know? So I'm like, I'm really loving friend games at the moment. Gaming with friends that isn't FPS kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I do also just want to drag people into Overwatch at the moment. So like, you know, can't trust me. I see a little more to discuss. There's been an enlightening session for us all, I'm sure. I'll be posting a process of this conversation on the billboard. I assume you won't mind. We won't be far away. Okay, thank you for the threads. Okay, on Atlantis. Oh my god, hang on. Okay, load up for me. A bit of very, very ancient history. Wow, that's mind-blowing. Must have been awesome to live back then. Of course, the only sources are ultimately Atlantean in origin themselves, so they shouldn't necessarily be trusted. History is always written by the survivors. Antediluvian is a great word. Antediluvian? Is that the word? I hope so. So it's actually really inspiring. Great setting for a story. Go for it, Lilith. I'd love to see what you'd come up with. Yeah, Lilith, cook. According to the fragments of knowledge that remain, the continent of Atlantis was an island, which existed before a great flood in the area that was later to be called the Atlantic Ocean. It was said to be so great an area of land that from its western shores, its sailors, renowned for their beauty and their decorated ships, could travel to the major continents of South and North America with ease. The continent of Africa, where our ancestors originated, was also easily reachable across a narrow strait. The civilization that thrived in Atlantis was unmatched in its wisdom and glory, but then catastrophe struck. A flood of never previously imagined destructive power, which Atlantean civilization simply could not overcome. However, the antediluvian scientists of Atlantis had predicted their fate, and thus sent out 12 ships to found colonies all across the globe. Most Atlanteans drowned with their island, but not everything was lost. Though the classical human civilizations were but remnants of the Atlantean culture, they thrived in their own way. Sources indicate that many mythological tales were in fact derived from Atlantean history, as the lack of proper archiving slowly caused facts to turn into legends, due to misunderstanding and or embellishment by later generations. The gods that appear in many mythologies were in fact reflections of real individuals, poets, physicians, farmers, scientists, magicians, who had escaped Atlantis on the 12 colony ships. In many ways, the history of Atlantis is the history of the stubborn survival of civilization through catastrophe and change. This history inspired our ancestors for many centuries and is of value to us as well. Okay. Will you do another cult stream? Absolutely. I absolutely will do another cult stream in future. I was mentioning it during stream, but probably after I'm done... Oh! After I am done with, the worst of grinding for anniversary, so probably after March, I might start putting it back on schedule again. I'm not quite sure. I could put it on before then. I want to get the DLC packs working, because I'm kind of a little sad that it kind of crashes if I run it with what's it called, the Steam family like save, because like how it is that I have access to all the DLCs in the Steam family, or I have my one, which is the base game, and the Woolhaven DLC. So I kind of wanted to do all the DLC packs, because that was going to be, like, you know, fun. But unfortunately, it kept crashing if I tried to turn on Twitch integration when I was doing Steam family sharing, which is, like, interesting. I don't know why that's happening. Okay. This is the one that kept breaking my brain. And I don't feel any more confident about it. Hang on. So we walk in. And we need to get to this one to unlock this. So to unlock this, we come around here, come to there. Which is then there. There's 2 things there to stop it. Okay. There's 2 things there to stop that. So this is a full scale one, so you can't get past this one. So that one you can't jump over because it's too high. And then you can't jump over these because they're just fences. You can't jump over that. You can't jump over that. And you can't jump over that one. Because they're all full scale like this. See? Full scales. But you need to get into there. Which the only way to get into there is to... Do we find that there? And then all that stuff is there. But then we need to get one of those through this way so that we can open here. So we need to get into there to get into here to get into there. Okay. So what is the block for? And what is the red for? We haven't even seen a red pot yet. Hi. So your limit is to here. Your limit's to here. And there's a pot in there. Okay, so then eventually we're gonna need to bring them around that way. Which would mean having them fly so that you can do that, which is why we need these pieces. And then those pieces... Hang on. Are you still cooking? I'm getting humbled today, I fear. Oh my god, I'm getting so humbled today. How do you get into there? There's also this way. But there's nothing that's going to benefit from this. This is obviously to get to the star up there. So that area is basically null and void right now. We need to get to there, which is that half of it. But we need to get these. Which we can't get these until we get through there. But to get through there, we need to unlock there. Which means we need to get through into there. Which we can't jump over here. Because that's locked. But then that's the... What? And you just can't point blank jump over this. You can't jump over this one, can you? Or can you? Oh, you can. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. And then... I want that jammer, though. The jammer is literally the most important part of it. So, if I do, say, this, and then grab this, and then jump over like this, and then do this, grab that, sick. And then... jammer? Not for that one. We want to jammer. This one here, right? And then we're going to grab one of these and then place it down here. And that unlocks a blue there, which means we can then grab this. And that blue will then unlock that way. So, we now need to figure out how to get into that space. Which we only have the one jammer. And that's a double-edged area. So, lots of these everywhere. And only one of these. So, there must be a way to... we need to connect that one. Where is the initial light for it, though? Can we find the initial light for it? Wasn't it? Hang on. It's over here. That doesn't help us at all. But if I put, say, bang. Come here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. If I can... this might not work, but... what am I missing? I had 2 blocks, and that's my 2 blocks. So maybe if I just stop it from going this way. No, that's even worse. What? There. No? What? What is blocking it? Oh, that tiny little bit there. Are you kidding? Okay. Then we're straight back to the issue with that fucking tree that time. What the heck? Can you come here for a second? Okay. What if... Can I actually just freeze you? That doesn't fix my other problem now. Because I still need that jammer. And that breaks at that point there, which is why I need that other jammer. Which, the only way to get to that jammer is how? Through there. So, we need to get through here to be able to fix that jammer, which requires the jammer that we're currently using to keep this one in place. Which means we can't jam that. Jamming that doesn't work. But I wonder if... Can it see it from over there? No, I don't think I would be able to see it from there. What the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? That keeps getting cut off there. This gets cut off here. Because we've got only one jammer. And we can't jump this. But the other jammer's in there, so we need to have a blue line that functions enough to unlock that jammer. But we can't get the blue to function because the blue needs that jammer to stop it from moving. So if we were to place that jammer there, then it works. But then we don't have the jammer to break open the other one to let us through. What? So we don't even want this part yet. We don't want this part. We want to get through to here. We're breaking it down into parts. So we're breaking down to here. We're breaking down. Oh my god. No, we don't want to think about this area right now, do we? No, we really don't. Because there's no way to connect the blues from here. And that's a red connector. So we want to get in there. But when we connect that through here, we lose the most important part, which is the jammer. Which is getting all of these running. Which opens to here, but then the jammer here could then open... If we had the jammer, we could then get in there, but we don't have the jammer, so we can't get in. Because the jammer needs to hold that in place, or else it doesn't work. And it's not You're not gonna help me in this case. Because it wouldn't be able to link to anything from there. What? What? I don't want to end on an L, but I don't think I'm going to be able to solve this one tonight, chat. This is crazy. Oh my god. Hang on. If we take this away, it gets caught by the edges. And it can never fully produce. It's gonna keep breaking that way, which means that's gonna keep breaking. Which means that doesn't work. So that doesn't work, so pull that back. That's the only way into that area. Like, that is actually the only way into this area. So then, what am I missing? And we obviously need that up there. Or I wonder, maybe take it away. What if? Can I just do it normally? Hang on. What if I just do it normally? Yeah, okay, so we can't. What if... Hear me out. If we raise it up a bit more, do you think? Okay, so we can raise that. That frees up the jammer. But that still doesn't resolve our other issue, which is this. We're still stuck. Is there another short ledge that I can jump over anywhere? Is there any way around at all? There's a light gap there. I can't jump over that. Oh, but I can do this. Hang on. I can now come in here, grab these. Right? So let's get these out. Which means I can do this. And I can do this. But I don't think she sees them from all the way over here, does she? No, she doesn't. So then we've done that. So then we've at least set them up. But if we then raise them before it's too early, we're not going to be able to see... We're not going to be able to see the fact that they connect. So we can't connect them that way. But we've at least taken them off now. But we still need to get in here, which we can't get in there because we only have one thing because the other one is in there. Hi, Theo. How are you today? We're going through it, but we're being so brave about it, I fear. You know what I mean? We're cooking. And I fear it's raw. But we're trying our best. Yippee! I think this is the first time a puzzle in this game has me tilted. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that. We at least have this one running permanently now. So she's at least running. She's connected to there. But she connects to there, but then she can't get to there. So what if I jam that one? What is she starting? Oh, she's starting there. Ooh, we're so fucking back. Okay, and then pick that up. Click that. Connect that. Give me that. Okay. And now we have the other jammer. So we now have 2 jammers. We're now jamming. Which means we can now come over here. We go bang. Give me that. Go there. And now we need to connect a blue that way. I wonder if our workaround is in here somewhere. Hang on. So we need to connect that blue somehow. Is there no extra pieces? No. So whatever we do has to be linked from here on out. Okay. So maybe now is the time we pull that up. And then no. Do we have... Hang on. No. We want these guys to go flying now. So if we want these guys to go flying, let's take a step back for a second. Right. Come back here. Come back here. Come back. Now, I think you're hearing. I think you're hearing things, I feel. Nope. 1, 2, 3. We want these 3. And then we want it connected to there. And then we want it connected to there. And then obviously that's not going to work in that way. But if we were to, say, come back and do this again. I know what you're thinking, Mari, it didn't work last time. But what if this time it does? Because it's higher now. And then let's grab you. Is it enough? It can reach 1. Okay. So, how are we fixing that angle? It needs to be not quite there. But how about there? There's still a brick. Whoa! Okay. We've got that. So now there's that one, and then there's that one that we're missing. Because that one is getting stopped by that giant-ass wall there. Why is there a wall there? Come on. It doesn't ever go past the wall, does it? Yeah, it's always stuck behind that wall. Okay. Then, what do we do about that? Permanently stuck there. We need these to run to open here, or else this closes. What if I just take these out, maybe? Maybe that's the play. Maybe let's just remove these. Hang on. I'm gonna try something. Hang on. Come here. Come here. We put it there. We keep the connections. Place the connections. Take that. We're gonna just open it up like normal. One. Take that jammer. Take jammer 2. I'm gonna take you. Bring you out here. I'm gonna take you and bring you out here as well. My theory is we don't need this area at all anymore, right? So this area, done. Hopefully. I could be wrong though, and I'm probably wrong though. And then what we're gonna do is come back here. And we're going to reset up the bigger version. And you're probably thinking, Mari, you've tried this 4 times now. Why do you think it's gonna work this time? I don't. But we're just gonna try something. We're just gonna give it a little try. You know? Now that we've got these running, right? We go 1. We go 2. And then grab this. We grab this. And then we come back to this one. We go, oopsies. Mari forgot to take that. And then that now opens. He's gonna come flying up, and we come around here. I'm gonna lose it, actually, in 4K real fucking time. What do you mean? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. So, in that case... Stop. Okay. I really thought I had it. I really thought I had it. Oh my god, I thought I had it. I don't. Oh my god. Hang on. Going to like throw up. Okay. We can't move that. We're not gonna touch that. Yeah, same too, buddy. I am also head and hands. I touch any of these, it all falls apart. If I touch any of these, it all falls apart. I can't touch any of these without it all falling apart. Okay. Okay. So... if I remove that block, it's going to pull it all away. So... huh. Fucking, oh my god, hang on. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish this one today. I know I've never left a puzzle unsolved, but like... these need to stay there, that needs to stay there. That's connected to there as a button. And then there's another one ahead that needs to be solved, which means we can't take this away. If we take this away, it just dies like that. Like, it's just over. So that is a required piece that has to stay. Because it then opens that. These two need to be there. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. If you take this away, it's gonna stop breaking this again. See, it's back to breaking all the time. No, what do you mean there's one more? What do you mean there's one more? What do you mean? Okay. 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 So we knew there was one more. We just need to take a moment. And it's because these guys aren't able to stay upright. But if I take that away, there's nothing else left to keep back there. So I need them to stay there, which means I need this to stay lit. So if I bring this back down again... No, because I need them to still be running. Which means it has to stay up. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me take that. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. They need to be in the air, which means that needs to stay still. Stay still. Stay still. But it definitely has to be on top of him. Is my game bugged? Don't do this to me. What's going on? I'm not touching my mouse and keyboard right now. What the heck? Stop. Stop. What is happening? Why do you want to go that way so bad? Hey now. Don't do this to me, please. Okay, well. We're still... Okay. Stop! Okay, this is gonna tilt me. There's a problem. Maybe I have encountered a bug. Hang on. Talos Principle character. And, stop moving after rewind. Why? How do we fix this? Hang on. How do I fix this? No. Okay, well, I don't know how to fix this. Oh my god. Stop. Okay. Bug, what stage? Watch this. So I'm just gonna, ready? I'm gonna let go of my mouse and keyboard in 3, 2, 1. I'm not touching my mouse and keyboard right now. My hands are off. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna do it again. Here's me walking sideways, like normal. Here's me walking forward. I'm not touching the mouse or keyboard. I fucking broke the game! No! Everything I love, I break. Why does this happen to me? We're getting very familiar with the iron. Okay. Ooh. Okay, if I walk out and kill myself, does it reset? It does not. Okay. It just wants me to keep going that direction. Is this like a known bug? Hang on. I'm gonna ask Larry if this is a bug, like a known bug. Okay, hang on. Michael, thank you for the check-in. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the keyboard and we'll see if that helps. Okay, I've unplugged the keyboard. I'm gonna re-plug in the keyboard. Hi, keyboard. Welcome back. That did not save it. Ah! Okay. Stop moving. You stop? Nope, okay. Nope, okay. Oh no, I broke it. Okay. Hi, Goliath. Okay. Can I... Oh my god. Okay. You know what? We can make it work. We can make it work. Yeah, look. I don't even need to input half my controls anymore. It's just doing it for me automatically. Okay. Okay, stop. Wow. It really wants me to go this way, huh? What are you telling me? Get stuck there. So... Oh, I like this area. It's not making me... Okay. What do we do if we take that off? Okay. So we need that there, so that opens that. When we take that off, all that breaks. So we need that there. Well... I think we're kind of a little bit fucked right now. You know what I'm saying? So... I think we're gonna end it here. Because this will actually tilt me, I feel. because I can't focus without strategically fighting it. Like, I think that's the world sign that we should stop here for today. Let me figure out. Okay. There's our save. So, we're nearly there. We've nearly solved it. And you know what? Next week, we're gonna have it solved. It's gonna be so great. We're gonna be so back. Trust me. We will stay winning. Eventually. Probably. We didn't really get much done. We really got humbled this week. But that's okay. That just means next week we're gonna run it back and we're gonna do even better. Yeah. And I haven't crashed out, so we're still winning. The cover release will boost you. Exactly. Next week is gonna have some really exciting things, and I'm really excited for y'all to see it. Sometimes Talos fights back. Yeah, sometimes you break the game and you really cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel for that one. I need to stop breaking games. Honestly, games need to start hiring me as a QA tester because the way that I fucking break every game I touch is revolutionary. No one does it like me, I feel. But yeah, thank you so much for joining today, y'all. As mentioned, there will be a new cover releasing next week on Wednesday, 9 p.m. plus 8 GMT, which is 8 a.m. EST. I definitely recommend checking it out. I've worked really, really hard on it. There's a lot of different things that we've done this time around compared to all of the other covers. So there's going to be some big changes to how this cover is done, I fear. There will be a stream afterwards. But it's not gonna be an after party, so just be aware that we're probably not gonna have an after party for this one like we normally do. And that's for good reason. I can't really explain why yet, but just trust me, it'll make sense when schedule is released. But yeah, so next week Wednesday, cover is dropping. Make sure you're there. You guys have already seen the preview. Hang on, let me show you the preview. Hang on. Let me show you the things that we've got for it. So you guys can get excited, because I haven't actually technically pulled it up on stream yet. So. Here you go. 18th of February, 2026, 8 a.m. EST, 9 p.m. GMT plus 8 or 10 p.m. JST. It's gonna be crazy. You can kind of see one of the parts of the piece. Yeah. As you can tell, Shura was my artist again for this MV, and chef, I feel. I think Shura really has gone above and beyond with this cover as well for all of the art for it. I think y'all are gonna like lose it. Trust me, it's kind of crazy. I'm excited, can you tell? I'm really excited. But yeah, so just be warned, there will not be an after party. Oh hell yeah, Talos Reawakened. Am I already too late to the stream? We are just ending. I am so sorry. I accidentally broke the game. So I'm gonna take that as a sign that we need to finish. I broke the game. I think I might have to Google a bug, see if it's a known bug or if I have to like put in a bug report, which is so embarrassing. I don't want to do a bug report. I was like, I'm sorry, I broke your game. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Talos Principle. It's not your fault. It's me, I swear. But yeah, oh my god, Maury's right. It is going to be one of my best. I like there's some things that y'all are going to be like, holy fuck. And the stream that'll happen afterwards is like an hour afterwards, and it's something I'm really excited for. So it's going to be crazy. Yeah. And so now developers like bug reports. They want players to have the best experience, and fixing bugs is part of it. I just feel so bad because I don't even know. I rewound it and then everything broke. And I was like, you know what? That's on me. I shouldn't have rewound so far back. You're right, you're right, you're right. Like, that's what I get. Oh no. Oh, Larry, do you want to see how I broke the game? Like, I broke it. Like, so badly. I can show you it really quickly if you want to see it. I'm like embarrassed. I'm like, I'm sorry. Yes, please. Okay, hang on. Maybe it'll like fix itself. Watch this. So see how I'm standing here normally and everything is great. Let me put the audio back on for you. See how I'm standing here and everything's normal? So I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna stop touching the keyboard now. I'm not touching the keyboard. I'm gonna fall off. Hang on. You're probably thinking, oh, maybe that's just like too much of one thing. I'm gonna face forwards. I'm gonna face backwards. I'm gonna face forwards. And I'm gonna do this. I'm not touching the keyboards. Did you try resetting the level? You have a controller connected. I do, but it's not touching anything to do with the controller right now. And it only happened after I rewound. So, fucking mint. I had this problem too. Did you just reset the whole... Did you, like, restart checkpoint? Or did you, like... to rewind glitch? Okay, it's a known issue. We're so back. At least it wasn't a one time. Let's go. Just press long X. I have to start it from the beginning? Stop. Stop. Not on that one of all of them. Say psych. Oh my god, don't tell me that. No, not the beginning of that one. No, no, that's... I'm gonna cry. That's okay. You're a smart girl. You're easily... I cannot begin to express how difficult this level has been. I haven't even finished it. I got up to the final point and I said, oh shit, there's still more. So... that's next week's problem, I fear. We solved 2 of them today, right? 2 or 3, something like that. We've solved more than one. We've solved a couple. So, like, that's like a good start. You know what I'm saying? I will cry if I have to start over from the beginning. So yeah, thank you so much for joining today, y'all. We are gonna end stream here. Let me quickly check something. Let me see if anyone is streaming like at the moment that we can say hi to. Hang on. Is there anyone who is playing Talos right now? Because if so, we can go say hi. There is! Okay, wait, we're gonna go say hi to this person who's playing Talos. Alright, so be nice, behave, be your best selves. Make sure that you bring your best attitude, be positive, be kind. If you haven't already, follow my socials, get up to date with everything. Remember, I am releasing a cover next week. There will not be an after party because I will be doing something else straight afterwards, so please be mindful of that. But I will talk in the Discord server afterwards and celebrate with y'all in other ways. But with that, as we say at the end of every stream, stay safe, make good choices. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Okay, good night. Bye!